Navigating style after 50 can feel like walking a tightrope. On one side, there's the temptation to cling to the past, to dress exactly as you did 20 years ago, in hopes that it keeps you looking young. On the other side is the surrender to pure comfort, where fit and presentation are sacrificed entirely. Both paths lead to the same result. They diminish your presence. The truth is that looking your best at this age is not about chasing trends, and it is certainly not about disguising the years you have lived. It is about dignity. It is about understanding that the man you are today deserves a better standard than the man you were yesterday. Yet walking down the street, we see the same mistakes repeated over and over. Garments that distort the body, shoes that destroy the silhouette, choices that scream for attention instead of commanding respect. These mistakes do not make you look younger. They simply make you look confused. To build a wardrobe that serves you well, you must first clear out what holds you back. Today we are identifying 5 specific items that no longer belong in a mature man's rotation. By removing these, you do not just clean your closet, you sharpen your image. Let us begin with the first mistake. The first, and perhaps most damaging mistake men over 50 make, is falling into the trap of baggy clothing. It usually starts with a simple intention. You want to be comfortable. Or perhaps your body has changed over the years. Maybe the chest has softened, or the waistline has expanded, and the natural instinct is to cover it up. You reach for the size XL when a large would fit better. You choose the relaxed fit trousers that pool at your ankles. You wear jackets that hang off your shoulders like a curtain. The logic seems sound. If you cover the body with more fabric, you hide the imperfections. But in reality, the exact opposite happens. Excess fabric does not conceal weight, it amplifies it. When you wear clothes that are 2 sizes too big, you are not fooling anyone. You are simply adding visual bulk to your frame. You are telling the world that you have stopped caring about how you present yourself. A shirt that balloons at the waist makes a man look shorter and heavier. A pair of trousers that bunches up at the shoe breaks the vertical line of your leg, making you appear dumpy rather than grounded. This is often referred to as the dad style phenomenon, but there is nothing stylish about it. It signals a surrender. The most critical lesson for a man over 50 is that fit is everything. It is more important than the brand. It is more important than the price tag. A $50 shirt that fits perfectly will always look better than a $500 shirt that swallows you whole. You need to shift your mindset from hiding your body to framing your body. The goal is a fit that skims. It should follow the natural lines of your torso without hugging it tight, but also without billowing out. Look at your shoulder seams. If the seam of your shirt or jacket is sliding down your arm, the garment is too big. That one detail alone destroys the structure of your upper body, making your shoulders look slumped and tired. Instead, the seam should sit right at the corner of your shoulder bone. This instantly restores your posture. It makes you look broad, capable, and alert. And do not fear the tailor. Many men believe tailoring is only for expensive suits. This is a mistake. Taking a simple, off-the-rack shirt and having the sides taken in or the sleeves shortened is a small investment that transforms the garment completely. It turns something generic into something that belongs to you. When you trade baggy layers for a tailored silhouette, you do not just look 10 pounds lighter, you look sharper. You look like a man who is in control of his life, rather than a man who is hiding from it. Comfort does not require excess volume. Real comfort comes from clothes that move with you, not against you. Once you fix the silhouette, the next step is to examine what is actually printed on that fabric, because the wrong graphic can undo all your hard work. This brings us to the second mistake, which is arguably the most common error men make when trying to recapture their youth. It is the reliance on graphic t-shirts, large logos, and loud slogans. There is a misconception that wearing what young people wear will make you appear youthful. The reality is quite different. When a man over 50 wears a shirt plastered with a massive brand name or a cartoon character or an ironic slogan, it creates a jarring disconnect. Your face tells the story of experience, wisdom, and maturity, but your chest is shouting like a teenager at a concert. This contrast does not bridge the generation gap, it highlights it. It creates a costume effect, as if you are playing a role that you have long outgrown. At this stage in life, you should never be a walking billboard for a fashion company. You have earned your own identity. You do not need to borrow status from a designer logo stamped across your torso. Real luxury and real style are whispered, not screamed. The most stylish men in the world understand that anonymity is power. When you walk into a room, people should notice you, not the brand name on your shirt. A large graphic distracts from your face and cheapens your presence. It pulls the eye down to your chest and invites judgment rather than respect. Furthermore, graphic tees often come in cheap fabrics that lose their shape after a few washes, leaving you with a garment that looks tired and worn out, much like the baggy clothes we discussed earlier. The solution is simple, but requires a shift in perspective. Replace the graphics with solids, replace the noise with texture. If you love the comfort of a t-shirt, upgrade to a high-quality plain t-shirt in Pima cotton or a modal blend. A solid navy black or white t-shirt looks classic, masculine, and intentionally understated. It frames your face without competing with it. If you want something more than a plain tee, look for a Henley or a polo shirt. These items add visual interest through their construction buttons and collars, rather than through ink printed on the front. A well-fitted knit polo in a deep charcoal or olive green communicates a level of sophistication that a graphic tee never can. It says you value quality materials, and you are comfortable enough in your own skin that you do not need a slogan to speak for you. Embracing this cleaner aesthetic allows your personality to come forward. It restores the dignity that men of your age should carry effortlessly. Once you have cleaned up the noise on your upper body, it is time to look down at your legs, because the wrong choice of denim can instantly make you look like you are trying too hard to cling to a bygone era. This leads us to the third mistake, which turns a classic wardrobe staple into a fashion disaster. We're talking about the wrong kind of jeans, specifically heavily distressed denim and the ultra-skinny fit. For decades, jeans have been the symbol of youth and rebellion, and perhaps that is the problem. Many men over 50 try to hold on to that rebellious spirit by wearing jeans that are ripped, faded, acid-washed, or shredded at the knees. They believe it makes them look rugged or edged. But on a mature man, distressed denim does not look cool. It looks messy. It looks like you are wearing a costume of a rock star from a band that broke up 20 years ago. There is a concept in style called incongruence. It is when the message of your clothes conflicts with the reality of your face. A face that shows experience and gravity does not match a pair of pants that look like they have been through a shredder. It creates a confused image. Equally problematic is the skinny jean trend. As we age, our legs often lose muscle mass, while our midsections might gain a little weight. Squeezing into skin-tight denim accentuates this imbalance, creating a silhouette that resembles a lollipop. It is unflattering, and frankly, it looks uncomfortable. It restricts your movement and signals that you are prioritizing a fleeting trend over your own well-being. But this does not mean you have to abandon denim. In fact, jeans can be one of the most powerful items in your closet if you choose them with intention. The upgrade here is simple. Stop looking for jeans that make a statement and start looking for jeans that provide a foundation. You want dark wash denim, deep indigo or black with no holes, no heavy fading, and no artificial whiskers. You want a cut that is straight or slightly tapered. A straight leg jean respects the line of your leg. It looks substantial. It looks masculine. Dark, clean denim is incredibly versatile. It works with a t-shirt on the weekend, but it also looks appropriate with a blazer and an Oxford shirt for a nice dinner. It elevates casual wear into something refined. When you wear dark, unblemished denim, you are telling the world that you value integrity. You prefer things that are whole and well-made rather than things that are broken for effect. It is a subtle shift, but it completely changes the energy you project. You go from looking like an aging rebel to looking like a modern gentleman. And once you have established a solid foundation with your trousers, you must be careful not to ruin it with the wrong footwear. Because the next mistake is one that destroys the entire structure of an outfit from the ground up. Mistake number 4 is the error that drags down even the best outfit. It is the habit of wearing technical running shoes as everyday footwear. We see this everywhere. A man might be wearing a nice sweater and a good pair of jeans, but then he destroys the look completely with a pair of neon-colored mesh athletic trainers. There is a prevalent belief among men over 50 that comfort justifies everything. You might think that because you are running errands or walking the dog, you need to wear shoes designed for a marathon. But here is the hard truth. Unless you are actually running on a track or lifting weights in a gym, technical athletic shoes have no place in your wardrobe. They are tools, not clothing. When you pair a chunky synthetic running shoe with a casual outfit, you create a jarring conflict. The shoe is designed for speed and aerodynamics. It is often brightly colored, with reflective strips and oversized soles. Your outfit, on the other hand, is meant to be grounded and classic. The result is that you look like a tourist in your own life. It signals that you have given up on the aesthetic details. It says that you view dressing well as a burden rather than a pleasure. Even worse is the reliance on the generic white, chunky, orthopedic-looking sneaker. This item alone can age you by 10 years instantly. It screams that you have checked out of the modern world. But the solution is not to suffer in uncomfortable dress shoes. We live in a golden age of footwear where comfort and style coexist perfectly. You simply need to swap the athletic sneaker for the minimalist sneaker. A minimalist sneaker is usually made of leather or suede in a solid color like white navy or gray. It has a flat sole and a clean silhouette with no heavy branding or technical mesh. It offers the same comfort as your running shoes, but it looks intentional. It respects the hem of your trousers. It works with jeans. It works with chinos. It keeps the outfit grounded and sharp. Beyond sneakers, look at the desert boot or the chukka boot. These offer ankle support and a soft sole, but they bring a level of texture and rugged elegance that a running shoe never can. Or consider a driving loafer for the warmer months. These options tell the world that you are active and practical, but you also respect the occasion. You respect the people around you enough to finish your look. Your shoes are the anchor of your entire presentation. If the anchor is weak, the whole ship drifts. Do not let a bad pair of shoes undo the effort you put into the rest of your appearance. Keep the gym gear in the gym and walk out into the world wearing something that builds your stature. Now that we have grounded your look, let us move to the final mistake. It is a subtle error in how you wear your clothes, but it is one that instantly signals a lack of awareness. Finally, we arrive at mistake number 5. And this is a specific garment that has somehow lingered in the wardrobes of men over 50 for decades, despite never looking good. We are talking about the short-sleeve dress shirt. There is a distinct difference between a polo shirt or a linen camp collar shirt designed for summer and a stiff cotton dress shirt that simply had its sleeves chopped off. The short-sleeve dress shirt is often associated with a dated office aesthetic or a uniform. When you wear one, especially if it is ill-fitting and the sleeves wing out at the sides, it makes your arms look small and your torso look boxy. And if you commit the cardinal sin of wearing a tie with a short-sleeve shirt, you instantly strip away your authority. You do not look like a manager or a leader. You look like you are working an entry-level job in the 1990s. It creates an image that is practical to a fault, lacking any sense of elegance or style. Many men choose this because they want to stay cool in the heat. But there is a much better way to achieve that while maintaining your dignity. The solution is to always buy long-sleeve shirts and simply roll the sleeves up. There is something undeniably masculine and active about a man with his sleeves rolled up. It implies that you are relaxed but ready to work. It suggests competence. It creates a V shape that highlights the forearm and adds texture to the look. A rolled sleeve looks intentional. A short-sleeve dress shirt looks unfinished. Furthermore, upgrading to breathable fabrics like linen or lightweight poplin allows you to wear long sleeves even in the height of summer without overheating. This small adjustment changes the entire vibe of your outfit. You go from looking like a functionary to looking like a man of leisure and taste. It is these subtle distinctions that separate the average man from the well-dressed gentleman. Correcting these 5 mistakes is not about following arbitrary rules. It is about aligning your outside appearance with your inner reality. You have lived 50 years or more. You have gained wisdom, experience, and substance. Your clothes should reflect that. They should not look like holdovers from your youth, nor should they look like you have given up on life. If you found value in this video and want to continue refining your style with practical advice designed specifically for men our age, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. Stay sharp, stay intentional, and I will see you in the next video.